What I like best about Cieaura is what it does. Number one, it's a good product. It has changed my life. It has, I was living in chronic pain with hips that ached whenever I did anything with activity involved in it. And I turned 60. I got to thinking, is this the way it's going to be? This is not going to be any fun. And then one day I was introduced to the chip, and I don't want to say like magic, because this isn't magic. There's science and physics going on here. It worked, and it worked for me very well, and I don't have bad hips anymore.
Cieaura products have meant just, it's almost like, I was telling someone, not since 1968 when I was drafted #1 in the NBA, that I've had this enthusiasm and this excitement about a product. And Cieaura have given me a release from debilitating pain. Over my 26 years of playing basketball, I played off of one leg, my right leg, and just had so much wear and tear that it built up an arthritic kind of condition. And so, and just have lived in, over the last 10, in tremendous amount of pain. Now, when a former coworker of mine came in to visit me, and she chipped me up, and I was sitting there, and I got up after 10 minutes, and I noticed I didn't have any pain. And I went outside my dealership, and I walked all around for about 10 minutes, still didn't have any pain. And I came back in, and I said, "What is this?" And she began to tell me about it. And I said, "I want to sign up."
You know, every day you're trying to help these guys overcome, different injuries, whether it's knees and ankles and backs and, hands and headaches and illnesses and fighting fatigue. And, we travel so much fighting sleep deprivation. That's the hardest part of my job. Talking to Rudy Tomjanovich about this at first, that was the first thing that clicked. Okay, if there is some value to this Cieaura product, and it can help, whether it's minutely on somebody or whether it's huge on somebody, but if I could do it without a chemical, number one, it's going to be an easy sell for me to the player, and number two, it's going to help me to get them to that next game. And like I said, that's why I'm in it. I want to win. I got to get them ready for the next one.
We have this place in California, in LA, and Santa Monica, called the Santa Monica Steps. There's 135 steps, and I did 2 sets of those and quickly, and jumped in the car, so I knew I would stiffen up, and drove to a driving range and hit 2 buckets of balls, and I did not hurt during the exercise, immediately after, or the day after. There was no pain. Without the chip, I wouldn't have been able to get out. After doing the 2 sets of steps, I would not have been able to get out of the car.
From a residual standpoint, Cieaura means to me, as Coach Bun Phillips said, he was talking to me, he said, "Elvin, I know this product worked." He said, "But can you make any money in it?" And I said, "Coach, you can."
What I love about this is you don't have to be a salesman. I am not a salesman, don't want to be a salesman. I'm a guy who likes people. And I have had a great experience with this. It has changed my life, and I want to pass it on. And I have no negative feelings about approaching anybody about this, because I really believe I'm doing them a favor.
What I like best about the Cieaura business opportunity, it gives me a chance to actually help people. That's what I'm all about. If I could help somebody's day, if they can feel better, if they could sleep better, if they can get through their day with a little more energy and get things done, that's what draws me in. But the business opportunity, it's something that you can do naturally. If your friend, if a family member, if a coworker is having problems with a knee or a shoulder or some pain, here's a couple of chips. Try that out. There's no pressure.
That makes you feel wonderful, to be able to help someone and relieve them of the most debilitating thing in the world, pain, and yet help them also become financially free and independent. That is really what life is all about.
I am, my intention in this is not dollar signs. That's not my intention. My intention is to pass the word along that there is a better way. There's a better way to deal with pain. There's a better way to deal with energy and a better way to deal with getting some good sleep. And that's what I do because I believe in this product. And like I say, there is a better way with Cieaura.